The International Table Tennis Federation announced today that the table tennis players from China and the U.S. will team up to attend the World Table Tennis Championships in Houston. In 1971, China and the U.S. started the normalization process of bilateral ties through ping-pong diplomacy. Some people call this the ping-pong diplomacy 2.0. Do you agree with this?
中美再续乒乓外交佳话。
This latest episode of the ping-pong diplomacy between China and the U.S. is a delightful event for ping-pong lovers, the sports community, the Chinese and Americans supporting China-U.S. friendship. 50 years ago, despite the huge differences in political system, history, and culture between China and the U.S., the players went beyond the estrangement and hostility and exchanged gifts and hugs, showing sincerity and friendship from the bottom of their hearts. The friendly interactions between Chinese and U.S. table tennis players during the World Championships in Nagoya in Japan attracted world attention, touched the hearts of the Chinese and American people, helped to thaw the ice, and ushered in warmth in bilateral ties. Guided by the political wisdom and the art of diplomacy of transcending differences and seeking common ground while putting aside differences, by then Chinese and American leaders, the two sides enabled the little ball to move the big ball of bilateral ties, thus initiating the normalization of China-U.S. relations. This shows the friendship between us cannot be stopped by any political barrier. The most important event in the international relations over the past 50 years was the reopening and development of China-U.S. relations, which has benefited the two countries and the whole world. And the most important event in international relations in the coming 50 years will be for China and the U.S. to find the right way to get along. The review of ping-pong diplomacy between China and the U.S. provides a key inspiration, which is countries with different historical backgrounds and social systems can well achieve peaceful coexistence, win-win cooperation, as long as they respect each other and treat each other as equals. The ping-pong diplomacy 2.0 you mentioned is a very good reminder for some people in the U.S. They cannot just allow Cold War mentality to dominate China-U.S. relations today, or play the old trick of drawing ideological lines or dividing the world into rival groups. A sound and steady China-U.S. relationship requires diplomacy 2.0 that meets the desire of the peoples and the trend of the times. We hope the U.S. can meet its words of not seeking a new Cold War.